I think I'm going to do something short and simple. I also think I'm going to rebuild this section because those can't aim at those fucking blood spiders as they attack the door. So I need this to probably come out more and then have a little bit of a dip in, so at least one of the first ones can do so. The thing is, if the wall sections are too fragmentary, they don't line up well enough for you to be able to do that. I think I can show you what I mean just by if when you're facing the wrong way, you see how shorter sections you're building them a little bit at a time, and that happens when you do corners. If you do really complicated shapes, they can end up disjointed enough that I don't think that they will move along them particularly well. So I think breaking down from here so that I can just build this out a little and not have too much weirdness. So I think that, why do you have extra shit in your inventory? Motherfucker. No. Bad. Bad. I think once you're done fixing that, I'm actually going to do that. Oh, well, I guess you'll go do that first, but fine. But yeah, I think so that I can actually have turrets that shoot things that are at the door, because having them randomly aggro at the fucking blood spotters going by and not having the angle to shoot them while they very slowly chip away at the front door doesn't work. Does not work. Anyway. The thing about freeing slaves, well, there's a couple things about it. One, some of them are afraid enough that they will lock themselves back in their cages rather than deal with the being starved or beaten or whatever. There are some safer ways, if all of what you're doing is unseen, that can get them out without that. Gonna trade with you because you already have this on your back. Just make that easier. Well, you won't have any witnesses. You're also better at this, so it'll happen faster. Open the cage. Unlock the shackles. Do that. And then pick them up. Because when I do set free, see, I've not been witnessed committing a crime. And this one isn't running free. So even though people definitely see us, they're not pursuing and trying to kill and recapture. So I can run off. Not going to do it alone. There are beak things out there. And release them somewhere else. And then they can decide to run off and get themselves killed or eaten or whatever. And that's no longer on me. But that is the safe way to free slaves without them getting mutilated by the guards in the process. Actually, some of us are better at lockpicking than others, but who is seeing you? Oh, there must be someone on another roof. There's that. The shackles. Give you some food. And pick your ass up. And you are no longer visibly committing a crime. So you can join down there. Not you. You. Now burn. There. See. I understand why you're afraid that they won't punish me. But you have some food. I am no longer visibly committing a crime. Your turn. I know. Not that you're going to be running at all. Carrying you is safer for everybody. Go on down. And those are the ones that are easiest to get to, safest to get to, but also there are big things. There's somewhere in the area, there's actually a whole thing of them. Nest. That's the word. Nest. And I don't want to deal with the whole nest of them. Oh. This was one of the things I was talking about, is the swamp ninjas will come in and fight them. Technically, they will care about me if I stick around for it, but they're distracted by the people actively attacking them. And yeah, just letting the slaves run off and do whatever, that they will not make it far. So I try to do the thing that will give them the best chance, whether or not they make use of it. Big thing. Gonna have to kill you. Definitely can't outrun you. That's the one. Okay. And you are the one collecting those. Alright. Stick together, everybody. Yeah. I don't know why there's still a green dot there. Green dots represent people who see you favorably. But I didn't leave one behind. I only freed the 4, so I don't know why they would be there. No. No. You need... Oh, no, maybe not that way. In any case, stay together. Go that way. I need to go check on you. Okay. You did finish repairing that. Good. I do need to pick all that shit back up. Okay. You were supposed to get all the parts back doing it that way. But you didn't. Motherfucker. didn't do the other one this way because you lose pieces. Oh, I'm definitely gonna need to keep you. Alright. Well. You being closed and locked won't matter if I don't have an enclosed wall. Okay. My walls should not be marked as public. I don't know why they do that. It's weird that they would flag a wall that way. Buildings, I can understand. They don't do it for containers. A gate even makes sense. Walls, no. Also, I don't want to have to flag every section of wall as private. Shouldn't have to. They still have a move order, so here's that. How far can I? Can only go so far back before it just snaps into connecting. Yeah, that would be a weird-ass janky wall that would not work well. Actually, if I do it that way, that makes a little more sense. No, now you're trying to do a weird angle thing. Stop that. Walls are fucking obnoxious. I'm gonna have to deconstruct most of them and line them up again from scratch. Fucking things. I hate dealing with walls because they're so obtuse, and then they change levels and angles so they don't end up lining up properly. Fucking obtuse ass things. That red means nope, nope. The direction I would have to go is not possible, so you're gonna have to deconstruct me. I'll do that. Dismantle you. You. short means it's that little corner piece. But you're at a fucking angle, so you're probably gonna have to go. You're turning in. You're pointing down. Great. Let's pose. Yeah, fine. You could do that so that you can come pick up more. Okay. Actually, come from this side. I'm gonna have to check on those runners. But okay, let's see how that goes. Walls. Connect to that one. Oh, you're in the way. Rude. Like, it should be a given that you're not going to build on top of someone. So, I don't get why it goes out of its way to be so obtuse. Yeah. I guess that's fine. Gonna make at least some of this less awkward. Oh, that makes it worse. Weird little fragmentary bits. No, no you don't. But you will. Because you're gonna start by working with the ones you've got a shit ton of already. I don't need to make more. I get to repurpose the ones you already have a bunch of. Are all of you off? All of you should be off. I just like making sure that they're not using power when there's no use for it. How are you doing? Oh, you should be about to... Yeah. Move that out. Actually... Since they will unload to a specific container, manually moving stuff out of the one that they're set to transfer stuff to. Yes. Oh. Right. You worked all the leather you had room for. You have more skins. There's that. Q. 2 hats. Because we just need 2 for starters. How many sandals? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. That's the clothing bench. Then, actually, let's have you do that first, because there's no quality to those, so whether or not you do it particularly well won't matter. And then the hats, where really any iron hat, well, no, not any, they have really good rattan ones, but still, any iron hat you're going to make is probably going to be good enough, because you have enough practice from making the materials. And yes, that squeak in the background is actually a sound effect of that running, which doesn't pause even when the game is paused. After that, the worst turtleneck I have is high grade, so that ain't it. The only pair of pants I have to replace are, you're not there yet, but now you at least have stuff to work on, and I've made a bunch of places for output, since as they're making things, the machine needs to be cleared out so they can make more. So lots of output, just in case, because especially when I'm after the best scale of stuff, it can take a lot of making of not the quality I want to get to the quality I do. You have a bunch of work you can do now, and once you dip back into that, I can just replenish it from the sources I've got. I need to check on all of you, and you are all still together and stopped. So you got there, mostly. Let's get them inside, put them down, don't throw them. Stupid game. We'll see, though. Okay. You. Oh. They got put down on their own? Because I didn't have the map focused on you? Weird. I mean, that's fine. I just didn't expect that. It's not like I was actually trying to hold them against their will. But now I'm curious what happened to them. Weird. Anywho. If I hadn't been distracted by those fucking walls not lining up the way I needed them to, of all the weird-ass construction things, the janky-ass way walls work, I think is the most frustrating. Anywho. I think that's gonna be enough for now. I think.